was not feeling Bad Bunny's NFL Super Bowl performance last night at the halftime show because Chris Brown came out and said that they need him. You know what I'm saying? He feels like they need him to perform, and he obviously wants to be the next Super Bowl halftime performer at Super Bowl 61 next year. Now, I think everybody would agree that a Chris Brown NFL halftime Super Bowl performance is long overdue. But the reason why this performance has not happened is because of Chris Brown's incident that he had with Rihanna that happened a long time ago. Chris Brown was still a teenager when this incident took place, when he got arrested and went to prison for putting hands, feet, and hooves on Rihanna, right? After that incident happened, Rihanna became a global superstar. And no matter how much time goes by, no matter how many accomplishments Chris Brown continues to have, there's people out there that are never going to not bring up the Chris Brown Rihanna incident, especially because Chris Brown has had violent incidents after the Rihanna situation. He had the incident with Frank Ocean where he got into a physical altercation with him. He had the incident with Drake where I guess he was upset that Drake was dating his ex Rihanna. So, him and Drake got into a situation. And there's been many other incidents that Chris Brown has been in, some guilty, some not guilty, right? Now, I think Chris Brown is one of the most talented artists ever. And I think Chris Brown is capable of having the best Super Bowl performance of all time. When I think of what do I think is the best Super Bowl performance of all time, I think it's when Michael Jackson performed at the Super Bowl, right? I remember when Michael Jackson came out and he literally just stood there for like 15 minutes straight, didn't move, didn't say a word. And the entire stadium was shaking, bro. Like everybody was going crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you think of Michael Jackson, right? The only artist that comes close to Michael Jackson as far as talent and not just music, but performance, right? Dancing on stage, right? Choreography. Chris Brown is the closest thing to Michael Jackson, right? He actually had an opportunity to surpass Michael Jackson before the Rihanna incident, right? Some people think Chris Brown is a better dancer than Michael Jackson. I think he's a better dancer than Michael Jackson, right? So if Chris Brown was to perform at the Super Bowl, he has so many hit songs by himself, and then Chris Brown also has so many songs that he's featured on. Like he can perform his songs, he can perform his hit songs that he's featured where he's on the hook of the song. And obviously there could be a lot of guest performances that could perform a Chris Brown, or he could just do it himself. But if Chris Brown was the headline Super Bowl